prospect and has added over 50 pounds of muscle since his days at Louisville.
That's exactly right, but he's retained his quickness and athleticism while adding that muscle. That's the big thing. Plays with a really good motor. I'd love to see the fruits of his labor paying off.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee, and that one's good.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And it's Rubio penetrating. He feeds it to Muhammad. Rubio outside. On the wing, Daniels. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, that last matchup was really a tough game. And I thought the difference was they got some scoring from their bench, and they needed it. But that depth really was the issue.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. He dishes it to Adrian. Chang, the pass to Adrian, feeds to Muhammad. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. As Steve alluded to, Clark, the previous matchup wasn't decided until the final moment.
Yeah, I recall that being a fantastic game, and one of the great things about it were those unlikely heroes from off the bench.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Here's Daniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. Pass to Dang. Kicks it to Adrian. The dish now to Muhammad. Knocked loose. And we're through two here in a good one. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides. Look on the floor for Minnesota. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dixon comes in for Fareed. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. So on the floor for Denver, Dixon and Mozgov playing together in the front court. Foyle is out there with Robinson. And it's Chandler in at the 3 spot.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Captain Clutch, he's for Denver. The Nuggets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Out to the wing. Outside Robinson, 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Mozgov. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mozgov's got 6 points.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Pekovic inside. Mozgov on him. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Nuggets leading by 4. Throws it up high. And Hickson throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Denver grabs the miss. Hickson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the screen. Captain Clutch passes to Foy. From the baseline. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Williams kicks to Levine. Blocked.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Robinson passes to Captain Clutch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Take a look at Captain Clutch, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
Well, guys, if the last month is any indication, it looks to me like he could be an effective passer in this league for a long time.
Well, hold on here. Let's put the parking brakes on this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, it's been a great month for him, but I want to see him continue to put up those kind of assist numbers.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Pekovic. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Over in the corner, Foy passes it to Mozgov. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Pekovic. Captain Clutch passes to Mozgov. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Pekovic with a screen. Buttinger dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Levine. Wiggins with it. Robinson on him. Fades. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
The baseline J, and it's Denver scoring again.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm substitution on your engines. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jeff Adrian. Wiggins comes in for Muhammad. And Mo Williams subbed in for Daniels. Denver also making some changes. Norkic checked in for JaVale McGee. Arthur comes in for Kenneth Faried. And Harris subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. They've got Wiggins. Pekovic is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Williams. And it's Rubio in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
This has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Hummel's checked in. Robinson is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And Denver with a change here, too. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Ty Lawson.
Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2 seasons ago, the Twyman Stokes Best Teammate. And the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Williams. Captain Clutch passes to Nurkic. Denver needs to get off his shot. And here's Chandler from the arc. The shot will not go. And Minnesota will come the other way. And the names of that award memorializes the incredible story of Jack Twyman and Maurice Stokes. Stokes, an NBA All-Star in each of his first 3 seasons. But in a game in 1958, he took a hard fall, hit his head, and thereafter became paralyzed.
One of the saddest and most moving stories in the history of sports. Stokes was waived by the team, and his family couldn't afford his gigantic medical bills, but his teammate, Jack Twyman, worked tirelessly on his behalf. A tremendous story of love, caring, and service in a tough situation. Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
The Nuggets leading by 19 points. There's the pick. Captain Clutch passes to Arthur. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Chandler. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Williams' shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dishes to Arthur. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 19-point game.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Muhammad, no luck.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
Follow the pass to Captain Clutch. Screen by Fareed, and he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Here's Muhammad. Up and in on the way up.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And I think they needed this win, guys, if for nothing else than to gain a split in the 4 games of the season series.
You know, that's definitely something. I'm sure it meant a lot to them, not letting a conference opponent get the better of them. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adrian kicks to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, and again it's Minnesota.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Daniels dishes to Wiggins.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Here's Captain Clutch. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way.
Feels so good. The so-called experts, gurus, and basketball geniuses said we don't have what it takes to contend. Next stop, Titletown. All I can say is, how you like me now?
That's right. They doubted me. They doubted all of us, man. Now the whole world about to see what's up. We about to go get this championship, man. It's time. Let's ball, y'all. Let's do it. Yeah.